Now your household might not necessarily be like mine, but I quite often have leftover croissants. I do bring an abundance home, I admit. But croissants, no matter what anybody tells you, shouldn't be eaten the next day. They should be eaten the same day that they're baked. So what do you do with leftover croissants? I have a great recipe for you. Not only, big call I know, is it going to be better than the original croissant, but they're so easy and quick to make. First step, create a sugar syrup. So it's a combination of water and sugar. And the trick is to have a saucepan that's big enough to actually dip the croissant in. We're going to place this on the stove just until the sugar dissolves, and then we're going to keep it in the saucepan. You can mix this by hand if your butter is at room temperature. We're going to place the butter in the mixer with a paddle attachment. We're going to combine that with some sugar, and we're going to mix that until there's no more lumps in the butter. We don't need to aerate this at all. Now that it's smooth, I'm going to add in 2 eggs. To bring it all together, I'm going to add some ground almond, or you might know it as almond meal. If you want to change the almond to ground hazelnut or pistachio, you certainly can. So we just bring that together until it creates a paste. Now if you're wanting to, you can add some lemon zest to that, a little bit of rum, a little bit of cinnamon, some vanilla. You can add additional flavors in. Now with the croissants, I know what you're thinking. Big croissants in my house, I know, jumbo size. But we're going to cut them in half because bigger croissants means bigger almond croissants. You know what I'm talking about? Cut these in half. Don't try and cut these when they're fresh because they'll crumble everywhere. If they're fresh, freeze them first. Only for about an hour or so before you cut them in half. Just using a serrated edge knife. I'm going to fill up the piping bag with the almond paste. You can also just spread this on with a small knife. This is how it's going to work. I'm going to take the spatula out of our sugar syrup. Good soak in the sugar syrup. Soak both open sides. Dollop of almond cream on the base. Keep in mind that this is going to expand in the oven. Maybe I could be a little bit more generous with the almond cream, a little bit more. Put the croissant top on top. Another soak. Almond cream on top. Then we're going to dip it into some flaked almonds. Looks better already, doesn't it? We repeat that process until you've used up all of your croissants. Even if you want to freeze them at this stage raw, and then you can bake them off when you want to eat them. Now this recipe is for 6 almond croissants, but as you can see, mine are a little bit bigger than the standard croissant. So I'm just creating 4. It's almost like one croissant could feed a family of 5 for a week. They are quite large, aren't they? But I guarantee you'll eat one on your own. I'm using a non-stick tray. Otherwise you'll have to line a tray. We're now going to bake these at 170 degrees Celsius for approximately 20 to 25 minutes or until they're golden brown. I'm going to refer back to the size of my croissants once again, which are a little bit larger, which is why I've only done 4 and not 6. So they may take a little bit longer than 25 minutes if they're this big, but just until they're this nice golden brown color. I'm going to dust them with a little bit of icing sugar. And these are perfect either served cold or warm. Just in case we didn't have enough sugar in the mixture, just adding that extra bit on top. I often ask myself, when is the best time to serve an almond croissant? And I must say, I think it's about 10 minutes after they come out of the oven. If you enjoyed that episode, you will love my channel. Subscribe today for even more tutorials on chocolate and baking. Best of all, it's free, so get on it.